My name is Deborah Nixon Jordan. I'm currently serving as president for the National Coalition of 100 Black Women of Prince George's County. I'm retired as a political action organizer and have worked with several state associations, including Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, and Maryland. In life, business is about the people. And you may work 20 hours in a day on your job. So those people that you engage with often become your close friends and comrades. Life is not a dress rehearsal. The people that we meet are what help to shape our lives, our activities, and our engagements. I think that we have to know what we stand for on a personal level so that in our advocacy, we seek out those partners of like mind and similar perspective. We don't have to totally align, but on those issues that we do, let us both do the good works. And that's sort of how I have approached both my relationship building and my networking. So that the goal is truly to build your friends network. You'll have business and professional relationships that are truly singularly that. But those friend networks allow networking to flow and overflow. Because when you have a goal, you express that goal, where there are issues that are of good, like-minded people of good will come together, and especially when you make the ask. And oftentimes we'll be talking about some of the projects or programs that the Coalition of 100 Black Women is initiating. And I mean, sometimes people that are standing around and hear us, I'm a so-and-so, and they'll stop and introduce themselves and say, how can we get involved? How can we help? We don't take those encounters lightly. I would say always follow up when those kinds of encounters occur and actively work to make a difference and have confidence and faith in yourself that the actions that you're taking truly are going to make a difference. That's the plan to make a difference. First of all, I would say capture your contacts' information, and you might want to jot down where you met them in your phone or on the cards if you're keeping cards, or in your contacts network, where you met them and when, and maybe a little bit about them that will help you remember that person and help you better engage in conversations with that individual when you go to talk and speak with them. That's one. Two, know what your issue is that you want to present and be able to do that 15-second commercial that introduces who you are and why you're here, so that you value the people's time. In networking, dress for success. It does make a difference. I know the world has gone to a much more casual milieu, but the traditional business style of dress is still what is the most respected. It's always good to know how much somebody cares, even more so than how much they know. So, because once I know you care, there's an empathy of relationship that happens that opens the door to the more formal business kind of dialogue. And lastly, I'd say follow up with some form of written communications. And the other thing, do not abbreviate in your written communication, write it out. Because I know texting has spoiled a whole generation, a few generations of us, and that we slip and don't quite put the word in, or might put an acronym for the words, and you assume that somebody knows what those acronyms mean, and you may assume incorrectly. Network with your professional organization for whatever the career path is you're going into. Link to your professional organizations. There's somebody out there that knows a heck of a lot more than you do about some aspect of a topic. You may know more than they do on another topic. And that's where the collaboration comes in, where you blend those skills to always strive for continuous learning and to make us better